Welcome to the January CEO update. I'm Keith Hochadel, President and CEO of CommQuest Services. Thanks for taking a few minutes to spend some time together and provide you with some updates on what's going on with the organization, not only currently but also over the next couple months. Employee, Friends, and Family Night as part of the CommQuest Services 100th year anniversary celebration. The first event of the year will be an Employee, Friends, and Family Appreciation Night on February 16th at the Palace Theater. We'll have a private showing of the award-winning film, The Greatest Showman, and that'll again take place at the Canton Palace Theater. Movie begins at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All employees are eligible for up to 6 tickets. We've had a number of folks come forth and donate so that tickets are free, which is a pretty cool thing. So if you want to reserve some tickets, please email info@commquest.org. Looking forward to that. That'll be a great afternoon of fun for our agency. Second of all, we have hired a new Chief Financial Officer, Melissa Hoch. Has begun. She started working on January the 8th. We are very, very happy to have Melissa come to us. She previously was in the Altman Health Foundation, comes to CommQuest with more than 20 years of experience in financial leadership, different roles that she's had, including 10 years of leadership experience in healthcare finance. So Melissa's off to a great start, and we appreciate the time that Mark Butterworth spent as the interim finance director during that period of time. So if you get a chance, stop by the Metropolitan Center and welcome her or drop her an email. Really, really happy to have Melissa with us. As you know, annually we have a convocation day. During that day, we complete some trainings and do some agency updates and just have an opportunity for all employees to come and spend a little bit of time together and talk about what we've done in the past year and get some ideas for what we're doing in the coming year. This year, the annual convocation day will be Monday, February the 18th. That will be at the First Christian Church up on Market Avenue. This is a mandatory all-day training for CommQuest staff. HR will be releasing some more details about the day's schedule and location update in the near future. So look forward to seeing everybody there. That's typically been a good day for people to reconnect and talk about programs and services. As you may have noticed, we've been doing a lot of employee spotlighting as part of our 100th year anniversary as well. Congratulations to the following employees who were selected for the Employee Spotlight honor in January. Kylie Chrislip, Site Coordinator of Alliance Outpatient. Preston May, Case Manager for School-Based Services. Julie Preeb, Addiction Recovery Nurse Navigator. Robert Cox, Counselor at Market Avenue Office. And Aaron Bush, the Medical Records Manager. You know, it takes a lot of dedicated and passionate folks to do the work that we do. And these 5 folks are just an example of the great people that work here with us at CommQuest Services. Over the next year, you'll see a number of spotlighted people and programs on not only in the Canton repository, but also some success stories through WHBC and Q92 as well. So I want to thank Mike Garkar and Megan Kelly Davidson for the work that they're doing, getting all that stuff rounded up and making sure that we get that out and people can celebrate the good work that gets done by our employees. I want to thank you for the great work everybody's done on the Topaz reports. So for those of you unfamiliar with that, Topaz reports give us information on documents that still need completed or signed or passed through our electronic health record system. When we started this reporting system and then started passing it out to the leaders, we had some rather significant deficiencies, and over the last probably 5 to 6 weeks, people have really worked hard to get that cleaned up. So we continue to monitor that and will be. So I appreciate the work that gets done, and also the work that some of the other folks are doing in the background when people have questions that they can answer that. So I want to thank Celeste and Wendy for kind of helping folks catch up with that, but also those of you who have worked really hard to get that those numbers down. So thank you very much for that. We are making a difference, and it helps make sure that we're in compliance with all of the regulations we need to be in as well. Over the last couple months, we've talked a little bit about parking, and this basically is around the 625 and the 601, so the Cleveland Avenue offices that are connected together, the 625 and then the Metropolitan Center. We're going to be leasing some additional space for the Metropolitan Center staff over in the Tuscarora parking lot. So that's that lot that's just a little bit south of the Metropolitan Center on Cleveland Avenue. So if you're unfamiliar with that, we only have so much parking available in that building. And when people go and park behind the 625 building or use lots that are marked visitor, it means that our clients and our consumers don't have any place to park. So oftentimes they'll choose the next provider. So if you've been assigned a spot over there, I understand it's a little bit of a walk, and I'd really like to be able to have everybody park next to the building they work in. I would just ask that you respectfully park in the assigned space. Again, we're continuing to address this and look for additional parking options, but it's really become a problem, and we're having clients who complain they don't have any place to park, and either they're missing their appointments or they're just going someplace else. So I would just ask that you be attentive to that. So thank you very much for that. I would like to talk a little bit about our winter weather policy. From time to time, and this was brought to my attention this morning as we get prepared for a winter storm this weekend, that people will call and have questions about whether or not we're going to close our offices. So here's how it goes. Okay, one, I'd be the worst school superintendent in the world because our clients need our services, but I also don't want to put anybody at risk for work. So if we're going to close our offices early or open late, we would notify all staff that work in our outpatient offices by email, because that's really the space, the offices that get impacted. So we would notify them by email, and then your supervisor would also reach out and make that phone call. I'll give you an example. Last year there was a winter storm warning coming, and we monitored the weather most all of the afternoon and then made the decision to close at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That turned out to be the right time to close given what happened with the weather over the next period of time. I think in the 10 years that I've been associated with the organization, there have been 2, maybe 3 times where we've either closed early or had to cancel some groups or something like that. So I just wanted you to know what that policy was, because I know oftentimes people have a lot of questions about what that is. So, and last but not least, we are still guessing the location of this filming, so the first person to successfully guess where this video is being recorded will receive a gift card. All guesses must be sent to info@comquest.org. Thank you again for the time, and remember, hope happens here.